Hey everybody, how's it going? In this video, I'm talking about our attention on the internet. When was the last time you didn't scroll on the internet for a long time? If you said a while, then you might have something called a low attention span. Have you ever had a good long conversation with someone and midway through looked at your phone, then began swiping through social media? If so, you have a low attention span. If you're watching this video while watching something else on a different device or on a second monitor, well, you can guess what I will say next. Our attention spans are dwindling due to the fact that we are always on the internet. Our brains are so susceptible to this endless dopamine that we don't realize the effects it has over time. I'll tell you a little story. So, I have a friend who must have some pretty low attention span. He's younger than me, and he decides to just play TikTok on his phone through the mic. Why? I don't know. He just likes to just blabber on and on and on. But you know what? I don't care about that part. It's the TikToks that actually annoy me. Him playing TikToks on his phone just bugs me because why are you just like, talk to me, we can play a game, do something. Why do you have to be on your phone listening to TikToks while we're waiting at a loading screen? We're not even in the game. We're in the loading screen of the game. Okay, that's a bit of a rant, but it happens quite often. And not even with just that friend, with a few of my friends actually. Even not even friends. I've just played a game with someone as a random, and I'll hear like a TV in the background, and I'll say, "Hey man, why are you playing your TV out loud?" And they'll go, "Well, I just want something else to focus on while we're waiting." The loading takes less than 30 seconds. You don't need that time to watch some TikTok on your TV or watch some YouTube short on your phone. Like, I don't know. But I'm going to talk about a study. In research done by Microsoft for attention spans, they found that in 2000, the average attention span for humans was 12 seconds. But in 2013, they discovered that it had dropped to 8 seconds. That is lower than a goldfish, which is 9. To think that we now have less attention than a snack that smells back? It's just crazy. Another thing that we tend to have issues with is our addiction to continuous dopamine on the internet. We have some sort of problem with putting our phone down and just sitting there. I was walking in a mall the other day and saw a couple with 2 kids in strollers. Both of the kids were holding tablets, and both of them were watching Despicable Me 4 out loud. In the same study by Microsoft about attention span, they found multiple things about addictive technology. In this picture right here, most percentages of people between the ages of 18 and 24 were around 52 to 87% for most of them, while people over 65 were around 6 and 43%. These numbers aren't baffling. This tells us that if we are consuming this much, then kids under the age of 18 will do this even more in the future. Which also means that, in a way, in the future, people are going to become stupider. Also, if you say stupider isn't a word, it is the comparative form of the adjective stupid. So I have another experience that's similar to the one experience about the one at the mall. And it's similar because it was at the same exact mall. And I was going through this one store, looking at stuff, looking at shirts, and this mom kind of lets her kids run wild. And the young daughter, which, is a cute little daughter, little girl, just looks like a little girl. And the 2 young boys kind of went their own separate ways. The little girl went up to a woman, a stranger, basically, and was like, "Hello." The woman's like, "Oh, hi." And the little girl was like,
Do you like this t-shirt I'm wearing?
and the woman just kind of was like, yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, it looks good on you, honey. Yeah, it looks really good.
And she goes, "Oh, thanks. It's very skibbity."
Sorry, I just had to put that silence there because that's kind of, I kind of wanted to laugh because it was like, what? But I also had like a cringe. Like I just felt like a raisin under the sun, how much I just like cringed, just ugh. She was a really young kid. Like I wouldn't even say she was 5 yet. It was like, the mom just did not care until she made the purchase. The mom had to make a purchase until she realized her daughter wasn't next to her. It's just crazy. The moral of the story is that we need to reduce our consumption of social media and technology. As people, we need to have long-term focus, and if we don't work on improving it, then our attention will only erode into nothing, and we will become husks. Thank you for listening to me talk today. I know this is a short video. I was just trying to pump it as quick as I could, and I want to stay consistent with my uploads. I also hope you enjoyed your time today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'll be sure to answer. I also have some other videos if you'd like to check them out. And I will see y'all later.